Sound speed. More technical difficulties.
Gameshow live from downtown Chicago in the Fine Arts Building. We have our contestants today. We have Haley from Chicago. He likes bowling, makes searches, and stone. And also from Chicago, he likes TV and sports and video games. This is Lenny. Football and TV. This is Don Bronson. And from Dublin, Ohio, he likes drinking pink lemonade in the trouble and tapping his fingers on the steering wheel. This is Butter Boy. From Omaha, she likes dancing and shouting. This is Queen Pink.
Gameshow awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on the Game Show. I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom.
I'm Louis Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes, and today's number 1 contestant will be crowned the Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
Ashley Fairbanks, are you ready?
I am ready.
Excellent. Let's take a look at these 6 categories. We've got 6 categories on the board. TV Hangouts, Show Us Your, Match This Pose, aka Disney Movies, and Chicago Landmarks. And I'm coming over here to Mickey. Mickey, now you put on such a great show that I'm going to give you control of the board. So you're going to pick a category and a point value. Please do that.
Disney movies.
For how many points?
4.
All right, for 4 points, it's Disney Movies. Get your paddles ready. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? Think of where you might find Flotsam and Jetsam somewhere in the world.
Maybe under the sea?
Oh, and that is Buzzer Boy.
Fairly Odd Parents?
Is it the Fairly Odd Parents?
No!
That's a Nickelodeon show. That's a Nickelodeon show. Actually, I think we need to reset the scoreboard. Where would you find that in the world? Flotsam and Jetsam? Sometimes boats are associated with Flotsam and Jetsam.
Disney movie The Boat.
Oh, and that is the Shaft.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Is it Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh no! All right, Nikki, last shot.
Is it The Little Mermaid?
What's the name of the villain?
Oh, the villain.
Oh, I know it! All right, coming over here to you, birthday girl.
Is it Ursula?
Is it Ursula? It is Yes. Flotsam and Jetsam are things that fall off of boats or are thrown off of boats. That's Flotsam and Jetsam. And Ursula's two minions were eels. Were eels. Yes, they all did. Yes, let's take a look. So let's do this reset here because no one should have any points at this point except for birthday girl.
I wanted to make points for dancing.
Oh, I see.
I like to dance.
Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, 4 points did not go to birthday girl though. Birthday girl is number 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was.
Nikki, you still dance well, Nikki.
But for that birthday girl, I'm gonna give you control of the board once I set this timer. All right, birthday girl,
Yes.
you've got control of the board.
Match this pose for 5 points.
Great. In this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose that's in the photograph, then put your paddle out for 5 points. Can you match this pose? And that was definitely birthday girl and Queen Bee. Come on out and show us your herky. Show us your herky. You can come on out. Now you're wearing heels. I would just take your. You only have a second. All right.
You came off in a second.
All right. There you go. Come on out. Show us your best herky, both of you. Ready? Oh, watch your head.
Yes.
Ready? Okay.
Wait. Scoot over a little sound. Okay.
Show us your herky.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah! Queen Bee and birthday girl both getting their 5 points. That's number 5 and number 11. And because they both did that, I'm going to come over to you, dude, because it's been a long time since I've seen you. So I'm going to give you control of the board.
TV Hangouts for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's TV Hangouts. Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronze. And that's the Shaft.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Was it Beverly Hills 90210? No, Beverly Hills 90210 was set in Beverly Hills. Also, that was the Peach Pit. All right, so it's set in Sunnydale, California. This show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronze. There were lots of monstrous fights and romance in this show. All right, and that is Lenberjack.
Would that be Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Would that be Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Yeah! Nicely done. Nicely done. We should see those categories.
Yes, we should.
Yes.
Here they are.
Can I get Disney movies for 5? I'm here to win.
All right. Yes, Lenberjack is here to win. We're going to Disney movies for 5.
Drug test them.
As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? This is a numerical answer, and that was Dr. J, number 9.
5.
Is it 5? That's what we call an underestimate, Dr. J. I'm coming over here to dude.
7.
Is it 7? You was still underestimated. We got one more chance, and that was Queen Bee.
22.
Was it 22? You overshot the mark. What's that answer?
It is 13.
13! The first one 70 years ago was won by Pinocchio with When You Wish Upon a Star. The most recent one was from Coco with Remember Me. Remember Me. Such a sweet song. And I'm coming over to you, Buzzer Boy. You've got control of the board.
I would like to go with Show Us Your, well, for 3 points.
For 3 points. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then put your paddle out. For 3 points, please show us your floss. All right. Buzzer Boy wants to floss. Show us your floss. Buzzer Boy! Nicely done. Nicely done.
I'm a band camp chaperone.
You got control there, Buzzer Boy.
1 point, please.
Great, thank you. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can give us another identity, an alternate identity for this person, then you will get a point. Who is Peter Parker? Oh, and this is the one that came out after I spoke.
Spider-Man.
Is that Spider-Man? You know what, Dunster? I will give you a chance at an additional bonus point. If you can correctly spell Spider-Man, then I will give you a point.
S-P-I-D-E-R hyphen M-A-N.
He got the hyphen! That's a point! That's it. I'm glad you know it, man. That's how you earn it. You've got control of the board as well.
Let's go with TV Hangouts for 5 points.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show, featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo, often had them visiting Luke's diner. And that is Lumberjack.
That'd be Gilmore Girls?
Is that Gilmore Girls? Nicely done. You definitely know your WB shows of the late 90s and 2000s, so you've got control of the board.
I'll take AKA for 3.
For 3 points, what is another name for Cassius Clay? Oh, and that is DeShaft.
Muhammad Ali.
Is that Muhammad Ali? It is Muhammad Ali. That's DeShaft, number 12.
We have to wait till he
Let's remember that if your paddle's out early, then I don't see it at all. So you know, that's how that works. DeShaft, you've got control.
AKA for 5.
For 5 points, it's AKA. Who is Marshall Mathers? And that was definitely Dumpster.
Eminem.
Is that Eminem? Nicely done. We also would have taken the real Slim Shady. Also would have taken that. And now it's time for One Arm Bandit to come on down and spin the wheel of fortune cookies. Spin that wheel. Let's chant. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot back, One Arm. Here's what's going to happen. Everyone, you're going to get a chance to earn some points because I'm putting you all on a scavenger hunt. Now, you do not need to touch the object that you're searching for. All you need to do is put your hand in the air. If you see the object, at the end of 30 seconds, we will verify that you know where that is. If you do, then you're going to get 5 points. That make sense? Now, it will not be inside of your drawers. It will not be behind the curtains. It will not be in the shady part of the room. And like I said, if you move from your spot, I will put you back. Yes? That object is listed on top of your drawer. You have 30 seconds. Go! Don't move.
I thought I couldn't touch it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Dude, what were you looking for?
A fish!
Did you find a fish?
I found a fish!
There's a mic. You need where's the fish?
The fish is right here.
No, that's the word fish. Did you find the fish you were supposed to find?
Oh, no.
It's right there. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Let's give it up for dude. Lumberjack, what were you looking for?
A gnome.
Did you find a gnome?
I did. It's right there.
There's the gnome. It's in its home. You've got 5 points for Lumberjack. Let's get over for Lumberjack. Dumpster.
Fortune cookie.
Did you find a fortune cookie?
I did.
Did you eat the fortune cookie?
I did not.
Good. Where's the fortune cookie?
It is right there.
I saw you pointing earlier. You got 5 points. Nicely done, Buzzer Boy.
A red kiss, which is over there.
5 points for Buzzer Boy. Our most eager contestant. All right, Queen Bee.
A disco ball, which is right there.
I didn't see that. Nice try. Nice try. 5 points for you. All right.
9.
What were you looking for?
A cow. I think I do see it. Is that a cow right there?
No, cows are not pink, unfortunately. Right up there. Right up there behind the shaft. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mickey. Next is coming over. One Arm Bandit. What were you looking for?
Cheese grater.
Did you find one? Oh, that explains the place on my shoulder this morning. You got 5 points. Next up, Matilda.
Flamingo.
Did you find the flamingo? There's your mingo. Nicely done. Boom. 5 points for you. This pig. Did you find a pig?
Right there.
Not a cow, it's a pig. You got 5 points.
Rubber ducky.
What, did you find it?
Yes.
Where?
Right over there underneath our scoreboard.
5 points for Nikki. Next up.
Baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
Right there.
5 points for you, birthday girl. And lastly, Deshaf.
A baseball mitt.
Did you find a baseball mitt?
Right there.
Yeah.
5 points for Deshaf. All right, let's give it up for our players, everyone. And now we got time. Coming back to Mickey. You're trailing right now, so I'm going to give you control of the board. That's okay, so you've got control now.
Okay. AKA for 4.
For 4 points, what is another name for Norma Jean Baker? And that was Dawn Stir.
Marilyn Monroe.
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Yes.
Nicely done, Dumpster. And you've got control.
I will take AKA for 2 points.
All right, for 2 points, we're closing out AKA. This is the last chance. Who is Diana Prince? And that was definitely the job.
Wonder Woman.
Is that Wonder Woman?
Yep.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Also known as Diana Themyscira, or sometimes just Diana. But you got that, the shaft. That was 2 points and control.
TV Hangouts for 4.
All right, we're going deeper into the TV Hangouts locker. Let's see what's there. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? And that was definitely Len Burchett. TV guy!
Would that be Breaking Bad?
Would that be Breaking Bad? Nicely done. Nicely done. You watch a lot of television.
I don't get out much.
Well, after this, you might get out of it a bit. You've got control.
I'll take TV Hangouts for 2.
All right, he likes that category. Maybe you can beat him. Which popular sitcom based in New York City featured a cafe called Central Perk? And that's definitely Buzzer Boy.
It's too early.
Oh, it had Friends! Is that Friends? All right, Buzzer.
Oh, yes, I'd like to go with show us your 5.
All right, for 5 points, please show us your worm. It's the breakdance move that's called the worm. And that was definitely Queen Bee. Come on out. DJ Ashley, let's play that too. In heels yet. All right, and that is 5 points. And now, Mickey, it's time for you to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Snatch Race. Go ahead and stand in front of Dumpster right there. And Mickey, from this side of the room, I would love for you to pick an opponent.
An opponent?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Anyone at all.
how about Nikki?
All right, Mickey and Nikki. All right, come on up. Nikki and Mickey, you are now the temporary captains of your teams. You've got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. You can do or say anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it was a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take home a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Be quiet, Judge. You're quiet.
You're allowed to
See no
talk. You are allowed to talk.
Peaches, apples, grapes.
Fire hydrant. No. A cloud. Thunder. Washing windows. Hammering a window.
Cleaning. Cleaning windows.
You can say words.
You can talk. You can use words. You can use words. No. You can use words. You can use words.
Pogo stick.
5,
Yes.
4, 3,
Salt and pepper.
2, 1.
Banana.
That's time! All right, hold there, please. Nikki, what words and phrases did your teammates guess?
Nightmare.
They got 1 point! And how many words and phrases did your team get?
I think they got, I know they got.
Which ones did they get?
They got, you did a ceiling fan? No, I didn't.
Pogo stick.
Pogo stick.
Pogo stick.
Yeah, and banana peel.
Banana peel. And that's only 2.
I think that's.
And that's 2 points for this team! Nicely done, everyone. Get your paddles ready because we've got time for one more round of questions. And now I'm coming to you, Queen Bee. We've got time for one more round of questions, so let's pick something.
Absolutely match your pose 4.
For 4 points, can you match this pose? That's the different category.
Sorry, show us your for
Match this
Match
pose.
pose for 4.
Thank you. And that is definitely Queen Bee. Come on out.
She got this.
In heels. In heels. Yes! I can't believe you did all of that stuff in heels. You got that and control.
Match your pose 3.
For 3 points, can you match this pose and also beat Queen Bee's buzzer? And that's definitely Queen Bee and birthday girl. Come on out and walk like an Egyptian. Ready, set, go. Yeah! Let's give it up for you. And since we haven't seen you in a little while, Matilda, I'm going to give you control of the board.
All right, Disney movies for 3.
For 3 points, Disney movies. Who is the youngest Disney princess? Oh, and that was Lumberjack.
Is it Rapunzel?
Is it Rapunzel? Not by a mile, not by a mile. She had the longest hair. Dunkster.
Little Mermaid.
Is it the Little Mermaid? No way. And last shot here.
Tiana?
Is it Tiana? No. Tiana was pretty old, I think.
She wasn't.
She was like an adult
No,
running a...
Did she want to start a restaurant?
She wanted to start a restaurant of her
It
own.
was a boy. Stay
What's that answer, Ashley?
It is Snow White.
Snow White. So not only is she the oldest Disney princess, but she's the youngest, and Snow White is 14 years old.
Wow.
14 years old. So, it's true. Nikki, I'm giving you control.
Disney movies.
For how many points?
For 2.
For 2 points, Disney movies. Which character broke the internet in 2018? And that was Lumberjack.
Would that be Ralph?
Is it Ralph? Nicely done. You got 2 points. Let's go.
I'll be trying. You can't have it. You want to make it on it.
Let's finish the category. Disney movies 1.
All right, closing out Disney movies. Donny Osmond sang "I'll Make a Man Out of You" in this animated feature. And that was
Pinocchio.
Is it Pinocchio? Donny Osmond, no, it was 70 years ago was Pinocchio. Donny Osmond was like 40. All right. Matilda.
Mulan?
Is that Mulan? It's Mulan. We've got time for one more question.
Chicago landmarks for 4.
All right, for 4 points, Chicago landmarks. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? And that was due.
Curse of the Billy Goat.
Is it the curse of the Billy Goat? That is 4 points for you, dude. And it's time to call forward. Time to call forward. One-armed bandit? No, we had you already. Matilda, come on up and spin that wheel. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And this is teal or not teal. Stand in the center, face the monitor, stand in the center. Now what you might not have noticed is that we have 4 briefcases over there. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. So that's not teal, okay? I'm going to ask you to pick 2 of them and bring them right back where you are, but not before we ask the studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal, steel, teal, steel. Okay, the choice. Teal, steel, steel, steel.
Take the teal. And do another teal. Do another teal.
Teal, steel, steel, steel. Not that one, not that one. Teal, steel. Okay, great. So Matilda, are you content with your choice?
Yes.
Great, put those down. So what we did not tell you is that inside of the briefcases, there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that we will add to your score. And I'm here to tell you the 2 that you did not pick.
The 2.
So you still got the big number there.
Matilda.
So Matilda, that means that you've got a 1 and a 5. And your studio audience is going to help you make that choice. Help her out, everyone. Teal! Steel! Steel! The right one! Steel! All right, now, Matilda, we just got a call from the bank. So you could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up that briefcase and tell us what you want.
Walk away.
You're going to open that case. She's risking it, everyone. She's risking it. Matilda, take your spot because we're going to open up this briefcase. Let's take a look. Everyone, now it's time to put your paddles away because you will not need them. Because you are now a family, and you are now a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! So let us call forward Dude and also One-Armed Bandit. Face each other here in the field of battle. Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. You can just leave that one there. In just a moment, Ashley Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, then please ring this bell without breaking my hand.
Okay.
Okay. If the yes, you know what that feels like. You don't want to do that, right? So, if the answer's on the board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense, dude? And one arm. Okay. Great. So now, Ashley, when you're ready.
Yes. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Dream house. Her dream house. There it is. Let's give it up for one arm. Thank you so much, dude. All right, we're going to continue playing on this side. Matilda. Now, I don't know if you've played with as many Barbies as I have. You know, you seem like you know her pretty well. So tell me, what would Barbie get rid of for the money?
Her convertible?
Her convertible! Yeah! Nicely done. Dr. J, it is tough times at Mattel. So tell us what Barbie would do for money.
Her furniture in
Her furniture in the house! Ooh, it went with the house. It went with the house, unfortunately. Nikki, we've got 4 answers left on the board. Only 1 strike, so no pressure yet.
Maybe she'll auction off Ken.
Always get rid of the man. Always get rid of the man. All right, not you. All right, birthday girl. We've got 3 answers on the board. Her dream car, Ken. Her dream house. She seems to be out of dreams at this point. So birthday girl.
Shoes.
Her shoes. She has so many of them. She has so many. All right, the shaft. This is hanging on you right now. We've got 2 answers left. If you get this right, maybe I'm sending it to One Arm Bandit. But if you get this wrong,
Her clothes.
her clothes. Yeah! Nicely done. Now, One Arm Bandit. We've got 1 answer left on the board to get, and only 1 strike. So no pressure. But if you get this right, you get it for your team. If you get this wrong, then Matilda has to possibly take it home. This is the drama, why we watch movies. Makeup! Her makeup! All right, Matilda, this is your chance. Now, if you get this right, every member of your team is taking 10 points. But if you get this wrong, don't start conferring yet because they can literally hear you from here. Okay, so don't start talking. But if they get this wrong, if you get this wrong, then they get 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal those points.
About her purses.
Her purses? Oh, take your 10 seconds. Everyone, take your 10 seconds. All right, now if they get it right, they're going to get 10 points per player. If they get it wrong, you're going to get 10 points. Let's see how they do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's time. And I'm coming to you, Dunkster.
What's the answer?
Her hair.
Her hair.
Her hair! Oh, you're getting the Let us see this remaining answer. We were also looking for her joy. Joy. And now it's time for me to call forward. Dude, come spin the wheel. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. Spin all the way around. No blammies. No blammies. This is Spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot. Now, everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points right now. But, dude, not before I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. Okay. Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue? Blue. Everyone turn around and look inside of your blue drawer. It's time to make a spectacle of yourself. You'll find some glasses. You can put those on. Don't start this yet, but you know that you have the job of getting that ball in that basket using only the motions of your head. Uh-oh, yours fell apart. Let's find. It did. Let me find your replacement. One moment. So you'll have the job of. Thank you so much, Jared. You will have the job of getting that ball in that basket using only the motions of your heads. You cannot use your hands except to keep the glasses affixed to your head. If that ball is in that basket at the end of 30 seconds, then you will take home 5 points. We're waiting for Dr. J's replacement, and once that's done, and that's not your fault at all, that's just, why are you sorry? Not your fault at all. I literally said, it's not your fault, and then you said, I'm sorry. We know the guilt is strong in you. All right, everyone. So, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Oh,
got it.
Dunkster got 5 points. Buzzer Boy got 5 points.
Second that to Aaron.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matilda and Queen Bee both got their 5 points. Let's give it up for our players. Put those glasses back in, and it is time to bring forward our second set. Our second set of contestants. It's time for Dr. J and Dunkster to come forward. Now,
Neil.
yes.
Matilda is number.
Matilda is number 8.
Number 8 is.
All right, face each other, shake hands, put your hands behind your back. Don't apologize for being here. Okay, and then when Ashley's ready.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Ghost.
Ghosts.
Sure.
Yeah! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, Nikki. You have the face of someone who's very familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies, so tell me, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
Oh, a monster.
That's literally up there right there.
Oh, a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
A dog.
A dog! Yeah. There it is! Next time, be careful of what's up there.
I didn't know we were still.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we have 3 answers since you're a team.
Monsters are still scary.
It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Excitement happens. Birthday girl.
Yes, I'm gonna say killer.
A killer! Yeah! The shaft.
The police.
The police! Oh! You know, the shaft, it's happened to me too, so I will not judge. I will not judge. Okay. All right. One-armed bandit. This could be the chance to take it home for your team.
Come on.
A car.
A car! Yeah! Let's get Dunkster up. Let's get Dunkster up to spin the wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is the Tier Tractor. Stand right here because you are running into our most terrifying event. This is the Tier Tractor! Exactly. Ooh. Dunkster, now, you might have seen a tractor before, but you've never seen a Tier Tractor. So I'd like you to take a peek inside here. Tell us what you see.
Don't get too close! Don't look it in the eye!
What do you see?
I see 2 beans.
2 jelly beans! Now, Dunkster, you will walk away from here with 5 points if you can eat one of those jelly beans. That's pretty simple. And tell us what flavor it is. That's pretty simple, yes? But here's the catch, everyone. One of these jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is not at all delicious. In fact, I will let you know that one of these jelly beans is coconut. See, that sounds like a pie. You can have it, it's delicious. Maybe you don't like it, but it's better than the other thing, which is spoiled milk. So, for 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer them on, everyone! Spoiled milk! 5 points for Dunkster. It's now time to bring forward Queen Bee and Birthday Girl. You can do that in private so no one sees, okay? So everyone shake hands, put your hands behind your back, and Ashley, when you're ready.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Oh! Let's try that again. Read the question again.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
A rabbit.
A rabbit! A pig! There it is. They do have very cute noses. They do have very cute noses. But maybe you can take this home another way. Mickey, please identify a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers. An elephant! You ask a fancy question, you get a fancy answer. Nicely done. Mickey, dude, we've got 4 answers on the board.
Rhinoceros.
A rhinoceros! Ooh, that would be the horn, not the nose that we recognize. Lumberjack, we've got 4 answers on the board.
How about a monkey?
A monkey? We usually think of their tails. Yeah, unfortunately. Now, Dunkster, here's what's going on. You've got 4 whole answers left on the board. And if you get this right, then maybe the remainder of your team can take it home. But if you don't, then they're going to get 10 seconds to confer. And I'll remind you, they won the first 2 rounds. So you really don't want them to win this.
Right. I say a mouse.
A mouse! Ooh, might be their whiskers or their tails. Unfortunately, take your 10 seconds. Now, if they get a right answer...
This is a tough one. Yeah. What else has a nose? I'm drawing blanks on animals right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm coming to you, Dr. J.
We're going to go with anteater.
An anteater! And let us see these remaining answers. We were also looking for a dog, a cat, and a horse! Oh, a horse, of course. And Lumberjack, it's time for you to spin the wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is, following these arrows here, it's whose dime is it anyway? Lumberjack, stand right here. And from this room, I'd like you to pick 2 partners. Maybe someone you know and maybe someone you don't know. Go ahead and pick those 2 right now.
Say Dr. J, the buzzer boy.
All right. So Dr. J, I'm going to put you right here. Buzzer boy right behind Lumberjack. Lumberjack right in front of this table. Now, if you have a camera and you want to take a picture of your friend doing something, this is super fun. So go get your cameras out because this is one of our favorite games. It's called Whose Dime Is It Anyway? And it starts with this. You see these 6 dimes we've got here? It also starts with, it also starts with one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors. Go ahead and take one, Lumberjack. Make a diving board out of your mouth with it. And arms akimbo like Peter Pan. Now, diving boards are, yes, not down, hanging. Okay. Good, right there. Now, your diving board is there, and now, Buzzer Boy, I'd like you to put on that mask and stick your hands through the holes that Lumberjack has created. And Dr. J, you 3 are a team. Go ahead, that's the holes. Yes, no, don't touch them. So you've got the job of giving them directions, okay? You've got the job of giving them directions. See, here's how it works. You can only use your words. You can't use your mouth. Sorry, you can use your mouth to say words, but you can't use your hands.
Okay.
And you can't touch the table, the dimes, them, or the stick, yes? But you've got to help them get the right dimes on there. So, the silver dimes, at the end of 30 seconds, each of them will be worth a point. The pink dimes, if each of them that's on there at the end of 30 seconds, 3 points. But if either of these blue dimes is anywhere near that stick, no one's getting any points. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. 30 seconds on the clock. Pink is good, silver's okay, blue is bad.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Okay, that's a good one. Those are good. Alright. Yes.
From now on, one at a time, please.
Nope, not that one. Not that one. Yep.
5, 4, 3,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
1.
Left, right, left.
And that's time! Oh, just avoided getting it on the stick. And that is 5 points! Let's give it up for our teammates. You can head back. Lumberjack, that's what we call a souvenir. You got a souvenir now. Thank you so much. All right, and Ashley, is this our 3rd or 4th round of Trivia Feud?
Yes! This is our last one!
Got it. All right, so it's time to bring up the Shaft and Mickey.
Yay!
Oh, Mickey. All right, shake hands. Hands behind your back. And Ashley, when you're ready.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Food.
Food! That's our number one answer. Our number one answer. Nikki, you know this. You know this. You got it. Thank you so much. You can head back. Dude, I don't know if you ever planned to have kids, but if you did, what would you tell them not to waste?
Money.
Money!
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah! Yes! Lumberjack, I don't know if you had parents, but if you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Time.
Time! Yes! Yes. All right, Dunkster. Dunkster, tell me what advice you give to someone who had a child.
Toothpaste.
Don't waste toothpaste. They do it, but unfortunately not on the board. All right, Buzzer Boy. Electric. Electrica.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right, Queen Bee. Queen Bee, we've got 2 answers on the board. Only 1 strike, so no pressure yet.
Okay, toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Oh. Again, they do it, but wasn't in the survey. So, all right, Mickey, this is the last shot for your team. If you get this right, then maybe Dude can take this home for your team. But if you get this wrong, then they get the chance to steal the 4th round of Trivia Feud. So,
Water.
water! Yeah! Nicely done. All right, Dude. Come on, again. I'm going to remind everyone there's no help from any contestants, and please, you're some of those contestants that could be helping, so keep it quiet. All right? Dude?
Sleep.
Sleep! Oh, it's daylight savings time. You can't help that. Take 10 seconds. Take 10 seconds.
That was good.
I lost all the sleep. I got to sleep at 3:30 a.m. this morning.
If they get this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. All right, and I'm coming to you, Matilda.
Gas.
Gas! Oh! You're getting the ball! And let's see that remaining answer. Don't waste your life! Don't waste your life! And that's how you're getting those points, everyone. And it is now time to call forward Queen Bee. It's time for you to spin the wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And that is the second spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot back. And now, everyone, like I said, you're going to get a chance to earn those points. We've already looked into the blue drawer, so please pick green, white, or orange.
Green.
Everyone turn around and look inside of the green drawer. You will find a vest and 3 projectiles in there. Go ahead and put your head through the hole in that vest. Be aware that it's Velcro, so it does get stuck in hair sometimes, so watch out for that. And 3 projectiles, those are either never before worn baby socks. They have touched the floor, but they've never been worn. Or green balls. Make sure you have 3 of those. If you don't, we'll fix that.
I don't.
Okay.
I have an extra one.
How many do you have?
Oh, this one.
Nikki.
Okay, you have 3 now. Okay. You are now teamed up. Oh, you should have 3. You should have 3. Make sure you're wearing that. Go ahead. Yes, that's it. And take your 3 projectiles. And now you are teamed up with the person standing directly across from you.
What's up, Nick?
And you now have 2 jobs. Everyone, you've got 2 jobs. Thanks, you got that. All right, you've got 2 jobs. Job number 1 is to take those projectiles in hand and toss them onto your partner's vest. Job number 2 is when your partner tosses at you, you got to catch them on that vest without using your hands. For each projectile on your partner's vest at the end of 30 seconds, each of you will take home a point to a maximum of 6. If you drop any balls, you can go down after both you and your partner's hands are empty, but we're going to a maximum of 6 points, so don't grab extra balls. Get it?
Got it.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Yes! Nikki!
Yes.
Yes! Yeah!
You did it.
All right.
Okay, you get extra points for doing it first.
Is that all?
We should get an extra
I
20
know,
points.
right? You should get an extra five. You get it first.
Did we miss one? Julian.
Okay, take one over there. I did one more then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. One-armed bandit and dude are getting 5 points! It is Lumberjack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Matilda, and Lumberjack are getting 6 points! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dr. J and Dunkster are getting 5 points! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nikki and Buzzer Boy are getting 6 points! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I forgot your name. Queen Bee and Birthday Girl are getting 6 points! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Mickey and the Shaft are getting 5 points! Alright, you can take those vests off, put them back in the drawers. Don't worry about anything on the floor because our interns will... Oh, thank you so much to Shaft. I was literally saying you don't have to worry about it. Alright, everyone. You can put those back in the drawers. Don't worry, our interns will clean that up later. Our interns are named Ashley.
And you.
Alright, everyone.
Rude. I'm taking away your points.
That's true. All my points are going away. Speaking of that, let's get our paddles ready because it's now time for a new round of questions. And who's trailing around? Mickey, still trailing, so I'm going to give you control of the board. We've got 6 new categories. Sing that verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. Please pick a category and point value.
Good Show, Old Sport, 5.
For 5 points, it's Good Show, Old Sport. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? And that was Matilda.
Super Bowl Shuffle.
Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle?
How do you know?
5 points for Matilda! And control.
Get lit for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's time to get lit. This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest-running Broadway musicals of all, you can start again, of all time. All right.
I'll just say Cats.
Is it Cats? Oh no, that's not about a revolution in France, unfortunately.
Les Mis.
Is that Les Miserables? Nicely done, you got yourself 3 points. And this is where we find out that lit stands for literature. Alright, Buzzer Boy, you got control. Oh, okay,
Can I have super challenges for 4 points?
Alright, what's the 4-point super challenge that Buzzer Boy has volunteered himself for? That's our 3-legged race. Ashley, can you start the 3-legged race?
Yes! Buzzer Boy!
Yes, my
Let me
friend.
Come on through here. Through me. Buzzer Boy, you're coming down here to the front. You are picking yourself a partner.
My good friend the dude.
He is coming down. Now you're picking 2 opponents.
2 opponents. I'm gonna have Matilda and Dr. J.
Yes. Wow. You 2 are partners. Going a little bit this way. You 2 are lining up right next to them. It's a 3-legged race. I don't have rope, but you can put your legs right next to each other and don't separate. You're going to race down to Neil. You're going to touch Neil. You're going to race back. Whoever is back first and touches my hand wins.
I've been wanting to touch Neil all night.
High five.
High five to you and then back to me. And that's the 3-legged race. Good luck turning around. On your marks. Get set. Go!
Up, down, up, down.
That's Neil. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, back there. Who's touching? Yes!
Oh! It's this side. Dr. J and Matilda just got those points. Just got those points.
Sorry, dude. I could have turned around. I was nervous.
And now I'm coming to you, Nikki, because it's been a while since I've seen you. Let's give you control of the board once those questions become available.
Yes! Here they come. I thought you might want your points. And here's your board.
Bird Brains for 3 points.
For 3 points, it's time for Bird Brains. Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick, and that was the Shaft.
Robin.
Is it Robin? That is 3 points for you. Nicely done.
I get it.
Dick Grayson was the first of the Robins. There have been many since then. You've got control.
Impressions were 2.
All right, in this category, oh, that's why they call you the chef. I see. All right, in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can do an impression of them, then put your paddle out for 2 points. Let us see an impression of Sylvester Stallone. And that was Birthday Girl.
Hey.
That could have basically been anyone from New Jersey. All right. That's Birthday Girl. All right, let's see your control of the board.
Let's go with Sing That Verse for 3.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, the words that come after the words that I say, then you will get the points. For 3 points, can we see these lyrics? When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. And that is Birthday Girl.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh, wow. My lonely love is killing me, and I... All right. You got the roll.
I'm liking the singing. Let's stick with that. Sing that verse for 4.
For 4 points, it's time to sing that verse. Shake it up, baby, now. All right, and that was definitely Buster Boy.
Come on, baby, twist and shout, twist and shout.
Come on, baby, now. Nicely done. And now it is time for us to call forward to who's not been on the wheel yet. I lost track. It's you next. Come forward. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. And I'm following that this way to Stinko. Go ahead and stand right here. Don't worry, Nikki. This is one of our favorite games. I don't know what you just said there, Nikki, but this is one of our favorite games. This is called Stinko. Now, I think you have, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is Stinko. All right, so Nikki, you're going to drop a puck down. Wherever it lands, you will earn that number of points. But Nikki, I will give you a chance to potentially double that score. Inside of this briefcase, you will find your pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the score. Now I give you air quotes because these scratch and sniff stickers are pretty worn out. So we'll work on that. That's okay. You, like I said, they're worn out. You won't notice the difference. All right. So but first you've got to pick left or right. Left, right, right, left, top or up. Right. Apparently not. Thank you for starting that. Nikki, this is a sweet food item that starts with the letter C. Go ahead and put this up. Scratch it, sniff it, and you might find this in a sundae or a candy bar. It starts with the letter C.
Chocolate?
Is it chocolate?
Yes, it is.
Yeah! Right. Let's turn this around so your audience here can see it. Cheer on, everyone! Hold on. Oh! Nicely done, Nikki. Nicely done, Nikki. And now, we are in the final 4 minutes of the Game Show Game Show, so we are entering what I like to call Lightning Round! So I will pick out categories and point values, and also every single question will be worth double points! So this is the time you catch up if you need to catch up. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 2 points. Which musical movie series featured an a cappella performance by the Green Bay Packers? And that was definitely Matilda.
Pitch Perfect?
Is it Pitch Perfect? Yes! The series is Pitch Perfect, the movie is Pitch Perfect 2, and that's it. So let's go to sing that verse for 2. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? And that's Birthday Girl.
What was that for me?
You skipped a whole chunk before you got there. You're in the right song though. You're in the right song. And now it's Matilda.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
Galileo! Galileo! Figaro! Alright, that's 4 points for Matilda. Let's go to impressions for 3.
Impressions for 3.
Shrek! And that is Lumberjack. No surprise to anyone. Donkey! Yeah! 4 points! That was so good! 6 points! Good Show Old Sport for 3.
3 points.
Yes, please. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that was the Shaft.
John Cena.
Is it John Cena?
It is.
That is a bunch of points right there. How many points was that? 6 points? It was. Yes, 6 points. Let us go to Get Lit for 4.
Get Lit, 4 points.
This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It might be the only series of spy novels and movies you've ever heard of. All right, and that's Lumberjack.
Is it James Bond?
Is it James Bond? It is James Bond. James Bond was created by Ian Fleming, who also wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And all right, that is 8 points for you. We're gonna go to let's go to impressions for 4.
Impressions, 4 points.
SpongeBob SquarePants. It's worth 8 points. Dr. J. Is that like a little baby SpongeBob? All right, that was 8 points. Let's go to Bird Brains for 4 points.
Bird Brains, 4 points.
What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? And that's Dexter. We'll take it! Nicely done. That's 8 points for you. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 4.
Good Show Old Sport, 4 points. I don't know what that's.
Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? And that is the Shaft.
Casey.
Is it the mighty Casey? That is 8 points for the Shaft. Cheer him on. All right, let's go to Bird Brains for 5.
Bird Brains, 5.
Carol Spinney has played this large fowl from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. And that was Dangster. Or Lumberjack.
Is that Sesame Street?
Is the bird called Sesame Street? Oh, all right, Dangster. Big Bird. Is it Big Bird? That is 10 points for Dangster. All right, let's go to Sing That Verse for 5.
Yeah, we are. Sing that verse, 5 points.
I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. This is from one of the most popular musicals of the last 5 years.
But it's not the last 5 years.
It is not a musical called The Last 5 Years.
Yeah.
All right, what's that? Ashley, let's do this together. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know I'm not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. That is from the number My Shot from Hamilton. It's the second number of Hamilton. The second number of Hamilton. You may have heard of it. If
Yeah,
you
it's
haven't.
playing like around the corner from here.
It is playing around the corner.
Get
Tickets are more
$200.
affordable than they've ever been. No, it's like 160 right now. So, and now everyone put your paddles away because we have time for no more questions, but we do have time for a challenge, and that is Super Challenge number 2, which is the neck ball pass. Now here at the Gameshow, we have these especially designed neck balls. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, dude. Don't insert this yet, one-armed bandit. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. When you insert that, it's gonna be a race. You're gonna pass that from neck to neck to neck to neck to neck, neck to neck to neck to neck to neck, until it reaches you, until it reaches you. When it gets to you, you're gonna do a 360-degree turn. You're gonna turn 360 degrees, and you're gonna pass that ball all the way back, all the way back. And then when it reaches you, one-armed bandit, and when it reaches you, dude, you're gonna keep those balls in your neck. That sounds weird. And then find this basket, wherever it is. That's with me, usually. And the first team to get the ball in the basket will get, for every player on that team, 10 points. So this is worth a bunch. Now, if you drop the ball, please just pick it up and put it underneath the neck of the person in front of who gave it to you. Okay? Ready, set, go!
We're going to be necking soon. Oh, that's a good team right there. Oh, this is going to tickle someone.
This race is neck and neck. a chance to tabulate these scores, but you're taking those points. Now, we don't know yet, dude, who has won, but if you win the Game Show, where will you go?
Disneyland.
Disneyland! I love Anaheim, too. How about you, Lindbergh?
I believe the dude's gonna take me to Disneyland.
Disneyland! How about you, Dexter?
Disneyland.
Disneyland! I believe we love Disneyland. How about you,
I'm hanging with the dude.
the dude!
Tahiti.
Tahiti!
Hawaii.
Hawaii! How about you, the chef?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam! Gotta get some of those cakes. All right.
I'm rolling with the chef.
The chef! Uh-oh. What does that mean? All right, Nikki.
Disneyland.
Disneyland!
I'm going around the corner to see that show.
Hamilton tickets are affordable now, and it's not staying much longer, so Matilda.
Disney World!
Uh-oh, we have a dissenting opinion here. All right, and lastly, one-arm bandit.
Well, while the dude has the children at Disneyland, mom's going to Vegas.
That's what we call Disneyland for adults. Nicely done. All right, so Ashley, do we have any ties for first, second, or third?
No ties!
Excellent. Oh, let me go get some prizes. Excuse me. Go ahead and
It's prize time. In third place, give it up for Dunster.
Now, Dangster, you're taking home, sorry, while I carry these out, you're taking home a limited edition water bottle to our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axe Throwing. That's our axe throwing range upstairs, where we will teach you how to throw an axe at a wall, and you can compete like a champion. Let's give it up for Dangster! And in second place,
Yes, for all of his trivia knowledge, it is the Shaft.
the Shaft! Now, the Shaft, you are taking home a pass to our signature escape room. Trapped in a room with a zombie. We've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain will get longer, and hopefully you'll get out before the zombie gets you. Let's give it up for the Shaft!
And finally, our game show Queen. For her lovely singing voice, it is Matilda.
Matilda! Not only are you taking home a water bottle and a pass to Trapped in a Room with a Zombie, you are now our Game Show Queen! So let's put this on. Everyone bow to your Queen! And then it's time to dance it out! Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And give it a spin! And this is our dance floor. Join us for our dance party. Come on out, come on out. This has been the Game Show. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you. Good night.